confidence is exuding.
I'll tell you one thing. They're not better than me.
Nah, but first of all, I got rid of this piece
With their
of shit.
fucking size 28 waist. What is that
This
from?
fucking
The
shirt,
ticket-
bro.
the
It was
ticket?
itching me, bro, all day, bro.
What
I
kind
was
of-
losing my shit.
Which t-shirt is nicer, mine or yours?
They're both nice.
They're the same.
They're
they
both
the same?
literally black.
But this one you washed with hot water, I could tell.
How do you know?
Because it's faded.
He doesn't know how to wash clothes.
You got to wash this with
Bro,
cold
I just, bro, you know what I do? If I wash colors, I put colors. If I wash whites, I put white.
Yes,
It's all
the
about segregation, they say.
Temperature.
You don't have that option, bro. It's a fucking...
Yeah, every washing machine
no, it's in the building, bro. It has 3 buttons.
Okay, Pakistani,
No,
Bangladesh,
perm press,
and,
colors, and whites.
Oh, whoa. So that's how it is.
Pakistani, Bangladesh, and Greek. Those are the 3 buttons.
You son of a bitch.
You goddamn bastard guy. You.
Why you racist?
Yo, because it's fun sometimes.
You disgusting.
I'm not
But only the
racist. I just
stereotypical
hired
racist.
I just hired a pizza man from one of them countries,
Which one?
Oh
Sri
shit.
Lanka.
Yeah, they know how to make pizzas.
Well, they know how to make naan bread.
Bro, he's a work, and you know what? Now that you say that, remind me. But he's a workhorse, and he wants to do 60 hours a week with a smile. But naan bread, okay. Now
I mean, I'm all about modern day slavery.
Are we recording?
Oh, of course, this is already
Hey,
live.
okay.
Yeah.
So do your welcome thing.
Welcome to another episode of The Intellectuals. Go
No,
on.
we refuse to be welcomed.
You're Poseidon,
I am. Is that?
and I'm Guido.
See?
Cool.
Sometimes
So-
we have trouble telling you guys apart.
So naan bread.
Really?
Uh,
That's interesting.
if you now I'm going to go into a pizza thing. If you eat pizza in Naples, Italy, or many places around Italy, or the authentic Neapolitan pizza places in Montreal, such as Bottega or Kiste, they make the pizza dough like in Naples. And the pizza dough in Naples is not unlike naan bread. It's actually just like that. For years I've been eating naan bread, and I'm like, I want to one day, when you're smoking weed and be like, this would be cool. I wanted to like make a naan bread recipe and make it as a pizza, because the crust in Naples is soft. It's not crunchy. Pizza in Rome is crunchy. Pizza in New York City, like how I make it, is crunchier. But in Naples, the authentic real, where they have the certificate on the wall that you use this flour and you use that stuff and you use, real authentic Neapolitan heritage Italy pizza, it's soft like naan bread.
Really?
And it burns just like the burn marks on naan bread.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's why I love naan bread. Is I'll slap on some mozzarella cheese on that shit,
Yeah.
and it fucking melts and makes it oily.
See, so you made it yourself. You know what naan means in Italy?
Nah, bro.
Nah, I don't.
It means it means midget.
Oh,
No way.
Us, it's nano.
So it's
Yeah, hey, close, eh?
Yeah. In Greek, nano means
Yeah,
mijot.
nano.
there you go. So that's naan bread.
Nanotechnology.
Midget technology.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Fucking hell, eh?
I think it's called little person technology.
Nanobots.
Yeah.
Midget robots.
The nanobots were the small Autobots.
That's funny.
Autobots roll out.
How's that guy Bruce Cullen?
What
You
was
ever hear that
nanobots?
guy?
Autobots disband.
Is he dead?
He was old.
I hope he's not dead though. He's got the best voice ever.
Bruce Cullen. He was. When they were making the Jerry Bruckheimer Transformers movies, they literally were going to make the movie with another voice for Optimus Prime. And everyone would said, no way, it's got to be the original guy. And they dusted off Peter Cullen
But he's so good. His
from
voice is amazing.
Montreal. Optimus Prime is from Montreal.
Roll out.
You ever, if you want to go down a rabbit hole,
Autobots.
watch him and Megatron have a conversation
Because he's also Megatron, right?
in interviews, and he's also Predator, right?
he does the.
He does all that shit. Yeah, that's great. Peter Cullen.
Yeah.
Autobots disband.
How do you do that?
You ever watch?
Like a clicking
What was
sound.
his name?
No.
John Fontaine or something was his name. He was the original.
In the city, you must fight to survive. One
Yeah.
man in a dangerous game of cat and mouse. Rated R.
Yeah.
That guy was the original
He
guy.
loved his neighborhood, but then ethnics moved in.
But they were
One
so
man
great.
holding on to his racism.
But I'm fascinated by that. Like, I don't know if trailers really use the voice. I mean, I obviously use the voiceover guy, but this guy became famous.
I like the voiceover guys.
But
They're
do they still use those voices for trailers?
They do, but
they do, some
it's
trailers.
just a little faster and less talking now.
Yeah, I feel like like at some point they just went to those big hits, like those big cinematic hits. The dun.
What?
What
I don't
is
know
it?
what you're
What's
trying.
that?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
No,
In
you
the
know, like if you're
city,
sitting
you
in movie
must
theaters,
fight.
bro, and a trailer comes on, you have that dun from the speakers.
But we're talking
On a
about
trailer,
voiceovers.
please?
Yeah, great trailer.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is that I haven't heard a voiceover in a while on a trailer. So I hear all I hear now is that big hit, the big cinematic hit.
The
That's what it's called.
predominant. Yeah, because you see like a trailer for Avengers or something, and you'll just see all the Avengers and talking to each other, but you don't hear.
One man must fight.
Like you won't hear Captain America.
Well, you
Yeah,
can't because it would make it seem stupid.
Yeah.
It would make it seem
Yeah,
dumb.
no, I
'Cause
agree.
you guys-
Pablo Francisco.
the world.
In the city, you must fight to survive.
When the
One
world
man.
thought that they had no hope left, a man in red underwear showed up and said, "I am Superman." Like, it doesn't work. It'll make it sound stupid.
That's it. No, that's it.
I just pictured it.
Yeah.
He grabbed his
Oh, you know who does that?
Another man dressed like a bat with a lot of money showed up.
But you know who does that? Honest Trailers. Have you watched Honest Trailers on YouTube?
Yeah, but that's not a real trailer.
I know. But have you watched that shit?
Yes, we have, but it's not a.
No,
you're
he has
missing the
not.
point. Yes,
Have
he
you?
has.
Have you watched
Yes, he
it?
has. Yes, he's
Is the Joker serious or is he just kidding?
Yeah,
No, but have you watched those?
he answered your question 5 times, you dickhead.
No, but he didn't say yes or no.
Yes, he did.
Bah,
He's
marron.
seen everything.
I don't know.
No, I said marron.
Bamarom.
Marron.
Poseidon.
He's
You and I
bastardizing
are
your
dressed the
language.
same today.
Yes.
The only problem is that you make me feel bad that I'm not presenting my religious beliefs around my neck. I
Atheism.
look like an atheist, and I'm not. I should wear the Italian. That's called the Italian.
No, this is
gold chain.
Orthodox.
I
Let
know
me see.
it is.
Let me see.
This is an
Hold on.
Orthodox cross.
But the idea of
show it.
wearing a gold chain with a cross is very Italian.
Get your
Now,
finger off so I can take a look.
It's
at
also very.
Now-
it's also very Greek.
Well, it
You
might
are
not be an
very
Orthodox
right
cross.
about this,
Huh?
but
It might not be an Orthodox cross.
No, it is.
you and
sure?
I know
100% because
Because
it
it's
doesn't
the-
have Jesus on it.
right.
No, that's not what makes an Orthodox cross. Should be the equal sides one.
Oh, it looks like
You make a good point.
Yeah.
okay, but it looks like a blue,
No, but-
blue cross. Okay, but he's right. If you really want to get technical, my cross will have Jesus like this. Dead
Yeah, I
on
don't
it.
like that, by the way. It
Yeah,
feels
but why do you
weird.
guys do that?
That's
Why
Catholic. Because we
why y'all
have-
so fucking morbid
Yeah,
up
but
We
in
we
this
have to
bitch,
suffer.
bro?
Suffer.
Oh, speaking of suffering, I saw the Da Vinci Code, bro.
You suffered through it.
Yeah.
No,
What do you mean I have to
Wait,
guess
wasn't
and
there-
No,
count?
I enjoyed it, but I saw the guy whipping himself and shit. I was like,
Didn't
what
you
the
see
fuck?
part 2?
No, Angels is Demon and Demons is the third one, right? What was the other
second
one?
The
That's
second
the
one
second
was Forrest Gump.
It's no, they all have Forrest Gump in it, but the second one is Angels and Demons. The first one is Da Vinci Code.
Yeah,
You know what?
there's a third one too.
Yeah, it's
But-
Transformers Animal Kingdom.
If I ever go back to watch a movie like that, all I'm laughing at is the local extras and local one-day player actors that come in. Hey, Tom Hanks, we have to make it the pizza. Because it's
I didn't pay attention to
it's
that.
filmed all in Italy, so every second actor's Italian. Like when you saw Clint Eastwood fighting all those Americans and cowboys in those movies, they were all Italian.
Oh, yeah, because they were spaghetti westerns.
I like so anytime
Spaghetti
the
westerns.
movie's filmed in Italy, I laugh at
Hey, barabu barabeep,
the
Clint.
day players.
Speaking
You know
of,
who's a great casting choice? Let me see if I can make you remember this. In Venice, Italy, Indiana Jones
Oh, I'm not gonna remember. I don't
is
remember anything
going
about
is
it.
going in Last Crusade. He's in the sewer with the rats.
I don't remember anything about Indiana Jones.
So he's in the sewer with the rats with the blonde German girl who's a Nazi. But
Who isn't?
He doesn't know that yet. And
Does he
now,
bang her?
after he goes to find the shield of some
Athena.
saint, and he got the message to how to find the Holy Grail. He comes out of the sewer. There's a cafe in Venice, and they're all drinking coffee. And he
like
comes
this,
out of the
are they
sewer.
drinking like this?
And then he ends up in a library. But when he's in the library, somehow he's stamping the librarian who's perfectly cast. This is what I'm talking about. This is a local guy. He looks exactly like Albert Einstein. I don't even know why I'm telling this story. And he's stamping the Indiana Jones has to break this shield, and he's trying to break the floor to go into the ground under the library, but the librarian is stamping the book. So every time Indiana Jones makes a noise, the guy's stamp goes dunk, and he thinks it's him doing it. And it was very clever casting. That was way too much information for Last Crusade. Sorry. I feel like you...
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I was going to say something, but I completely forgot. But something happened in your restaurant, Guido, recently. Because unbeknownst to viewers...
Unbeknownst.
Yeah. You've been open again.
Unbeknownst.
They've been beknownst because he's been advertising it every week for a month. But okay.
Sounds like you have nicely been putting the logo. Unbeknownst sounds like a Beyonce album. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, what Poseidon is referring to.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
This is a true story. Friday night, a guy comes in. Now this is 10 p.m. So at this point, I'm quite tired because you can see from my arms, I've been burning the shit out of it. I'm just making pizzas like crazy. God bless. Thank God.
It's going to give you thick skin.
So, guy walks in at 10 o'clock. He calls me.
Hey, it's Angelo. You want some meat? I'm gonna bring you meat right now.
Like that was a gay thing?
This is a guy that sells beef and
I
pork
misunderstood. Sorry.
and veal out of the trunk of his
I thought
car.
he was going to slide his meat in.
Hey.
It does sound like that, actually.
You want my meat? It's an unclipped cock.
So
You hear that shit?
what is
What is
that?
that?
Sounds like a vacuum.
You want me to go
cleaner.
investigate?
Oh, it's gone.
That's weird.
So this guy comes into the restaurant selling like restaurant grade meat out of the trunk of his car because his family owns a meat place,
A butcher shop.
a butcher shop.
And he just shows up randomly?
So he's probably got problems, issues, owes money, or is on drugs. So he comes to, when he needs extra cash, he comes, so he'll walk in with a whole like filet mignon and say, buy this and buy that. But like I said, it's still restaurant grade because he just unlocks his dad's place, grabs meat and leaves. Now he comes in. Already I'm tired and pissed off. Now he doesn't want to eat my food. He throws a veal chop to my
Listen
chef.
to this, bro.
He throws a
He
veal.
told me this story, and I got pissed off.
He throws a veal chop to my chef, and my chef's looking at his veal chops, and he's like, "How much you want for these?" Because the guy wanted them for home for him and his wife. No. You have to buy them all, or you don't buy them. Buy them all, or you don't want. Man, I'm gonna leave now. I need you. I don't need you, bro.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
So while he's doing that, he throws a veal chop. He says, "Make me this. That's all I want to eat. I want to eat that." He comes in with his own food.
I would not make it. I would tell him, get the fuck out of here before I call Pantelis and
So
Poseidon.
now, while this is happening, him and his two friends, they're doing their shtick. I have a table who's wrapping up in the corner, and that guy was a nice guy, Armenian guy who owns a Nichols.
Ooh, I could go for a spin.
And we were talking about, it's hard to find staff, this, that, COVID. So he was a nice guy. Him and his wife, I gave him Zeppeli and stuff. He goes, by the way, did you see? You had your back turned, but I have those autographed plates.
Oh, yeah.
That guy took your plate.
Which one?
He took my Jake the Snake Robert plate and put it in his bag. It was gone. One of the guys said, this guy, I'm trying to buy, you want me to buy your meat, but now you're laughing in my face, stealing shit off my restaurant?
Wait, why didn't you call me, bro?
No, I did this instead. You guys stole my plate. You three guys get up. Get the fuck out!
They took
I
the plate?
screamed like that. No, he put the plate back after. I said, you stole my plate. I screamed at the point where, like, the vein came out of my neck.
Yeah, you have to.
The guy's trying to make it, no, the other guy's like, oh, it's an inside joke we have with each other. Oh, you guys have an inside joke with each other? I'm not in on the joke. You're stealing plates and you laugh with each other. You feel all big and coked up, you pieces of shit. Get up, get the fuck out.
Good, I'm proud of you.
That's how angry I was.
I'm proud of you. Got your plate. You fucking played like a man.
I would have put the plate back, and I would have grabbed another one without the signature. I would have smashed
Hugo,
it.
Yeah,
wearing his
would've
Hugo
brought
Boss shirt.
the plate
he's all
back
tough.
and my foot up his ass. That's what would have happened.
Yeah, I was very angry.
You know these guys?
He's been coming for 10, 20 years. For 10 years, he's been coming with the food from the back.
You want him to stop coming.
Well, now I guarantee
can
he's not coming anymore.
But in case he comes again, we can arrange that he never comes again.
He's probably such a junkie, he'll be back.
Okay.
Fuck him.
I hated people like that, bro. I used to deal with people like that all the time at the fucking gas station, bro.
Me too.
Ugh.
Oh, really? They would sell you veal at the gas
No,
station?
but they're trying
You're
to
laughing
sell
in
me.
my face. Appreciate that I'm about to spend $800 on your fucking shit here. Don't fucking laugh in my face. So your two degenerates next to you just lost your contract. That guy on the way, to his coke dealer was probably yelling at his friends in the car, saying, "Look what you fucking did."
But it's all their fault. They did it together.
Right, because he saw his friend do it. He should have said,
Yeah.
"Don't
what
take
are you
that
doing,
fucking plate."
motherfucker? I'm at work. Hey,
Right.
Poseidon. So,
So
at the gas station,
fuck him.
it's bravo. You used to get people offering you veal.
No, not veal, but the same type of style of people, always trying to sell you
But
something.
what are they selling you at the gas station? Bro, you want to buy a pump?
No, bro, like
You want-
random shit.
Bro,
That
you
stupid
want
red
this car?
thing. That stupid red thing when you
Sometimes
run out of gas.
speakers.
I see you have a lot of gas here. Would you like a car to go with it?
Some guy pulled up with a toolbox once. He goes, "Bro, you for sure need this here."
Yeah, you get them. They're degenerates.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm not a mechanic, you dickhead. I'm
No,
pumping
but
your gas.
the gas station I worked at was.
I know, but they were offering it to you. I'm saying.
Yeah, no, exactly. But they're fucked in the head, bro. These people, right? So yeah, they would offer toolboxes, speakers, all kinds of shit.
Food distribution people, like the people that'll bring you green peppers out of the truck and all that, legit people, not just they're all degenerate, weird people.
Why?
Everyone is a degenerate, I've learned.
Like especially kitchens.
Yeah, kitchens are all
I
cokeheads.
saw there's a new documentary coming out about the life of Anthony Bourdain, because he croaked. And he was the first guy to expose this with a book called Kitchen Confidential in maybe 1999. He exposed the underground in kitchens of New York City.
And it's like that here.
Yeah, of course.
That's why that's why he's such good friends with Pied de
Joe-
Cochon and Joe Beef,
yeah.
because they all know that, and it's so fucking true.
Yeah, I remember.
People that work in kitchens, not myself right now, and not guy. I have two
Yeah, you have,
60-year-old guys, but when I have the young guys,
You have
they're
distinguished
jacked
gentlemen.
up on coke, working because they got to work fast pace,
Nah.
and they want their easy cash, and they're usually a mess. And that's when Bourdain did some of his best cooking while he was on heroin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fucking hell.
It's nuts. The whole, ask anybody guaranteed that works in a kitchen will agree with me.
They don't lie yet.
It's
Goddamn.
always like that.
No, I get that environment. I worked in restaurants also a bit, and I worked at a gas
What did
station.
you do at the restaurant?
Huh?
He
You
stole
were a
salads.
sous chef?
No, I was a busboy.
He was about to sue the chef.
But they called me I named myself this, the Caesar salad squirrel. I'm gonna stop playing with this. It's taking my
Actually,
attention away from
Viron
the
called
podcast.
you the salad
When you say
squirrel.
Yeah.
playing with this, are you referring to my penis?
Yeah.
Yeah, under the table. People can't see my arms right now, but yeah.
People could see your arms right now, you dickhead.
Well,
Whatever,
in audio world they won't. But
Uh,
so when you were a busboy, how was there that like?
So what would
bitchy
happen was
demand- who would yell at you the most?
The shit.
everyone. I was slow.
Yeah,
I was-
he's very slow, sloppy, will break shit.
I was
What'd you do? Did
yeah.
you
I was a
clear-
slow.
you
Look, the
cleared
restaurant
tables right away.
Restaurant was not for me, bro. I'll be honest. The restaurant was zero for me. I'm not. You can't put me
The
in
thing
a.
about being a busboy is you got to keep your eyes open to everything all the time. You should never walk into the kitchen with empty hands.
Yeah.
There should always be something in your hand that you're taking off a table, bringing back to the kitchen.
Most of the time, you dick.
So you were probably there with your hands in your pockets saying,
What?
I don't know, what do you want me to do?
I was
Yeah,
busy
yeah,
still.
yeah, they go crazy. And he
I was-
and the waiters wanted to kill him.
I
he
was.
would steal salads from the waiters, so they
Bro.
were trying to bring salads to the table. They were missing because this fucker would eat them.
Bro, I would go to the salad guy. I'd be like, bro, give me a Caesar salad, please. I was like, "Got no problem." You know, thinking it's for a table, right?
Caesar salads are
I would
delicious.
start eating, bro, and then I would hide it.
His mistake is that he should have made it only if a ticket printed out
Yeah,
of
exactly.
the machine.
Yeah, but that place, anyways, we're not gonna get into
You
details.
need that ticket or else I won't make it.
But yeah, that place was crazy. But I dealt with a lot of crackheads. I remember when I worked at the gas station, like there was this crackhead lady. Okay, I think I've said this before.
I like
Have
how I said
this?
it's crackhead, but a lady.
Yeah, no, her brain was mush. Like she was insane. She used to spit on Indians.
Did she
Oh,
have?
yeah, I remember, yeah.
Yeah, she would
used
spit
to
on
spit on
Indians,
Indians
just because
like-
they were brown.
Okay, not like Native American.
Yeah, no, like
No, we don't
Indians
have
from
Native
India.
Americans that much.
No, yeah. And bro, she used to spit on them. She's like, "Fuck you, you dirty brown motherfuckers."
Okay, she was a mess.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
fucking
bro. She
mess.
was
But-
insane, bro.
But how do you know her?
They used to date.
Well,
But wait a second. Did she have the crackhead face Like,
yeah,
where you
yeah,
could
yeah,
see-
yeah, yeah. She had the
you could
crackhead
see
eyes.
she's-
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even from that age, I could tell. I was like, fuck, this bitch is on something.
You can tell because of the eyes, the droopiness.
Remember
Yeah,
Dave
yeah, yeah.
Chappelle when he had crackhead power to lift up the bus to get the dime?
Yeah. What's his name?
Oh my god.
His character.
Yeah, I forgot what his name was. Yeah, but yeah, it was so good.
But yeah, this bitch was crazy, bro. She would pass by all the time with her fucking doped up dog too. Poor dog, bro. She had a dog,
Yeah.
but that dog,
They're so loyal.
she probably gave it the same drugs she took, because that poor thing, bro, looked like not just a heroin addict, but everything you can think of: crystal meth, heroin. That
But you
poor
know what?
thing, bro.
No, that dog was probably starved and malnourished. But
No, it looked well fed. It looked like it ate.
I will say
Girl, you
I'm
look
happy that at
well
least
fed.
she would come with her dog and not leave. I hate when they leave the dog in the house and the dog doesn't get to go outside and walk. I hate that.
No. And then,
Dog needs to be walked.
And then she would walk through the gas station and I'd go crazy. Fucking shit, motherfuckers! Yelling like this. And then I'd be chilling there outside like this. And she'd stop. Hi, sweetie.
Are we
Like
gonna have
this.
sex again? So I was like, I don't
Yeah,
get paid
Because
yet.
you know what the difference is? You saw her when she's on or off the drugs. You saw the two differences.
You saw her as a woman.
No. She would start crossing. Halfway through.
She ran into
When she
your
sounds more
arms.
normal, it means she's on drugs.
You saw her as a lady.
No. She would start walking through and then she would go crazy.
She would run.
She's going
between
crazy, and then
the
Jesus
cars.
Christ, bro.
You saw her like a fantasy. You saw her like your lady.
Bastard guy.
You saw her like she once saw herself. You had sex with a crackhead.
I did not.
She's
I
your
didn't.
queen.
But,
to be.
But so she wanted
Love her so.
to bang me,
Just
and
let yourself.
and I was like, there's no way I'm inserting my dick in that, because that was
Soul
disgusting.
glow.
Smell that hair.
Why are you still talking about a crackhead, bro?
Staring at her over there.
Because we went into the fucking crackheads with a fucking restaurant.
You had
I'm
a
chiming in.
meal with her, you took her out to dinner, and then you tried to dick her.
And I want to know what.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah,
You
no,
know what?
that
You were
one's
pissing
good,
me off,
actually. That
but you know
one's
what? That line did it for me.
You
I
wanted to dick
appreciate
her.
that.
He-
I appreciate that
He
line.
appreciated the rhyme.
You took her. Yeah, I like the rhyme. You took her out to
watched
dinner
her
because you wanted to
smoke
dick her.
crack.
I like that. I'm writing that down.
It was shoehorned beautifully.
Pass me a fucking thing.
In reality,
Pass me a pen, actually. I don't want to write
you
two to the table.
watched her smoke crack, and then you try to slide into her crack.
And hold on, bro.
Where's
Hold
the
on,
pen I
hold on.
gave you today, you bastard?
It's in my car.
Return of the Mac. Smoke crack.
You took her.
You know what?
I don't know what I said.
Dear Diary.
Kathy wanted a Big Mac the other day. I
Yeah.
bought it for her. I didn't want one. You just said the word "Return of the Mac." Now I have a craving for a Big Mac.
Hold on.
I'll take you to Milano's later.
Hold on.
No. That happens with McDonald's. It
Dear-
gets stuck in your brain and you're fucked.
Diary. I
Dear diary.
took her to dinner.
And I spat on her face.
Now he decides to be eloquent. He's penning a letter to his
Because
Dear penthouse, I have met with the local
I-
crack whore.
William Shakespeare over here.
Yes,
wanted
Aye.
to touch the crack whore.
to
Wanted to feel the crack whore.
dick her.
Wanted to let her know that I
What was the other
mean
one you said?
business.
What was the other
I
one you
watched her
said?
smoke crack as I tried to slide into her crack.
Now you don't even remember the rhyme anymore. You're gonna have to rewind this episode to remember.
I
Dear diary,
This is not at all.
watched her.
is it wrong if I have sex with an unconscious crackhead?
This is not at all what
Smoke.
you try. Yeah, you're smoking. You're adding everything. Why don't you say
Crack.
say that the other guy came in trying to sell you tools? Add
While
whilst
Dear diary,
whilst
a crackhead was giving me fellatio
I-
while another individual was trying to sell me a toolbox.
was
Needless to say, I came and he left.
trying to slip
Yes, I was slided
into
into.
my God, is this long?
Yes,
Her.
he writes rather slowly. He has the reading and the writing
Crack.
abilities of a 9-year-old.
Tremendous bosom.
Credit.
Credit indeed.
Credit.
Dear Pantelis.
Yes, I refuse to take credit for your debauchery.
What a
nature.
love letter you just wrote. Jesus. It's half a page of text.
I took her to dinner because I wanted to dick her. I watched her smoke crack whilst I was trying to slip into her crack.
What about my toolbox line?
Credit, Pantelis. What was your
forgot
toolbox
my
line?
toolbox.
I don't know. You said some guy came in trying to sell you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like I had all kinds of shit, bro. I had
This is-
people
this
trying
is
to
how
sell
it
me
ends.
speakers.
You must write this. You must write this down, child. You
I
must write this down.
shall. Hold on.
She was fellation me.
Hold on. Day 2.
They do. 'Twas being fellated by the crackhead.
I twast
Being fellated
being filleted
by
Filleted.
fellated by the crackhead.
Filleted.
by
The crackhead, the aforementioned crackhead,
the. How do you spell that?
by the aforementioned.
Aforementioned. A-F-R-O, like Afro.
Oh, like
No,
like
Afro.
Afro.
Afro-mentioned.
Aforementioned. Aforementioned.
Afro.
Aforementioned.
Because of that, you'll never
I'm
write
an
it the proper
intellectual.
way
Is it
again.
2 F's or 1 F?
One F.
Aforementioned.
Aforementioned.
I was being fellated by the aforementioned crack whore.
So whatever happened to this crack whore?
Hold on a second. I was being fellated by the aforementioned crack whore.
Yes.
Whilst
Filleted.
another of her crackhead brethren,
Brethren.
Another
of her crackhead brethren,
of her crackhead
brethren,
kin.
no, brethren.
Kin's
Oh,
a good
kin.
word.
Use kin.
Kin is a good
Of a
word.
crackhead kin. Brethren, brother.
Oh, brethren.
Yes.
After kin, write Kong.
Was trying to convince me.
What? Twast.
Twas trying to convince me.
Twats.
Twast trying
To convince me.
to convince me
To purchase his used
to purchase
His used jackhammer.
his used fucking hell.
toolbox.
Toolbox.
Used.
Toolbox.
There's
Toolkit.
another word for used, more
Yes.
classy.
Toolbox, or in other words...
No, for used,
No, I want to say used. It's used.
Can we say
It's
utilitated
used. No, used. It is used. Trust me.
toolbox?
His used toolbox, which, side note, was missing most of the tools.
Toolbox.
This is the space between side note.
No.
The definition of the word toolbox is...
Which side note was
Missing most of said tools.
of said tools.
Perhaps they were used in some kind of crackhead-related crime. I am not certain.
The definition of toolbox is the pussy that belongs to an asshole. Tool.
Wait, what?
Keep writing before I forget my train of
Hold
thought.
on.
Don't let Guido
Was
ruin it.
using most of said tools.
Yes.
Was missing.
Most of said tools.
Yes.
In what was most likely a crackhead-related crime.
And what was most likely
I can't believe how long this segment is going.
a crackhead
Related crime, yes.
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 Oh fuck! I wrote H. Fucking hell. Fucking shit.
Let it be known that Poseidon still has the penmanship of
Rotar.
a birthday cake from a Greek bakery that says "Happy Birthday." That's what his penmanship.
We're
looks
almost
like.
done here, sir.
Yes.
What
Of a crackhead-related crime.
yes. Needless to say,
He has to go to the next page.
yes,
He's got to go to the
turn
next
over a
page.
new leaf.
Needless to say, stop it, Guido.
As the crack-related fellation was so good,
As the crackhead
fellation
related fellation
was so good.
Fellation. A fellatio fish at McDonald's.
was so good.
Yes, I came and he went.
Went. Look at him. What does it take to make? That's what
My
it
dear
takes to make-
Pantelis, oh golly, I seem to have run out of paper.
Turn it over, whore.
Hold on.
These
Hold
are
on.
my
I shall
memoirs,
write
my
very-
sexual memoirs.
Stop it!
Yes.
Hold on. So good. I came
And he went.
and he went.
So add an H in there.
Pantelis Esquire.
Pantelis.
I just like that you take this for
Esquire.
future.
Let's go over there again, gentlemen. Dear diary.
As previously described
He's
to me,
going over it
the great
again.
land of America is full of treasures. All right,
I'm
let's hear this.
fucking-
I took her to dinner
Yes.
because I wanted to dick her.
Very poetic.
I watched her smoke crack whilst I was trying to slip into her crack.
I like it. Right to the point.
Credit Pantelis.
Yes, I have the credit.
Day 2.
Yo, another day.
I was being filleted by the aforementioned crack whore,
Indeed.
whilst another of her crackhead brethren
Yes, many of them.
was trying to convince me to purchase his used toolbox.
Why'd you say that like a Greek old man?
That was weird.
Which, side note,
Side note.
was missing most of said tools.
Yes, many weren't there.
In what most likely
No, you can't.
Was it
Can't read your own writing.
crackhead-related crime?
yes was.
He can't read his own writing.
Yes, it was. It is my interpretation. I mean, he was very crackhead.
Was a crackhead related crime.
Perhaps, yes.
Needless to say. As the crackhead related fellation
Fleisch.
Placed.
was so good.
It was, yes.
Yeah. I came and he went.
Goodness.
Pantelis Esquire.
Yes, but that's beautiful. That is how my memoirs open up.
Oh God.
So eloquent.
It's called Pantelis, a sexual odyssey.
Next month, please make sure to catch Poseidon appearing in Hamlet.
He will be appearing in just ham. Glazed.
Come on, I gotta bring that joke back again. I love
I'm
it.
saving this. I'm taking a
A
picture of this.
toolbox is a pussy that belongs to an asshole or to a prick. No, actually,
Barabu, barabi.
a
Hey.
toolbox is an asshole a pussy that belongs to a tool.
What?
A tool being
Ah,
that guy's
yes,
a tool.
yes. I
Toolbox.
get
Oh,
it.
yes, I like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I like
I didn't say
I like
it right.
that.
I'm going home. I'm going
It's
home.
okay. It's okay. You know what?
going-
I forgive you.
You forgive me.
Anyways, going back to
I
that
wanted to
crackhead
ask
story.
you about this. So,
So
apparently
this-
there's a boulder. Where's this
Hold on,
rock?
because I didn't finish the
yes.
crackhead story. So this.
Oh my God! So start writing again.
this crack. No, but this crackhead, bro. She
can't
wanted to
believe
bang
you
me
didn't
so
fin-
bad, and she
Yes.
kept asking my name, and I wouldn't respond, bro. And then one day she got super aggressive. What's your name? Why don't you tell me your fucking name, you fucking asshole? And then I don't know why, but the first name I could think of was Michael.
That's been my go-to fake name.
And ever since then, it
Mine
has
is
been.
Alphonse.
Is it really?
Yes.
When you check into a hotel, are you
Yes.
Alphonse?
I'm always Alphonse. You don't look like an Alphonse. Well, you look like a whore.
You should say that next time you have an order at Starbucks.
Alphonse?
Alphonse.
But Alphonse with an
Yes,
F or
quite.
with a PH?
Oh, it's an F.
Okay.
F-E.
F.
Alphonse.
2 F's actually.
At Starbucks, do you say Poseidon
No.
when they write your stupid name on the thing?
Nah, no. Too much trouble.
Yeah, I
'Cause
kinda wanna-
I
Guido?
did that. I did that once, and I go, "Why?
Yeah, no, I can't.
Why?
Yeah.
There,
I
yes.
say Guy.
Gee?"
When I'm here, it's Guy.
Next time, tell them gay.
I'm just going to say faggot. One latte for faggot.
You know
Got
what
a
you
latte
should
for
do?
faggot
You know
here.
what you should do? This is the gag we're going to do together. You will do this. You will say, faggot. The guy will have no choice. He write it. Then, when they call on you and he started yelling faggot, you're going to go, hey, sir, it's pronounced for Joe.
Yes, and we film it with a secret camera.
That's
We film it with our secret camera.
Pronounced for Joe.
Yes, yes, yes. We must do this.
That's fucking
We have to
great.
do this. We have to do this. We have to do. We will do this.
Okay, which Starbucks?
Do you agree? We'll do, bro. We do it to 10 of them. to see the 10 reactions.
We got to make sure it's a Starbucks where they really call the name out.
Yeah. My dearest Lenore, I visited
that's
one of these
funny.
American coffee establishments.
It's
They
pronounced for Joe.
mispronounced Alphonse for Joe, and they asked for Alfie the Fagote. That's our guy.
But the key
Alphonse
is when
for
you
Joe.
say
That's our
your
character.
name, you have to
Write that
spell
down.
it, bro.
Alphonse for Joe. That's our character. Alphonse for Joe. I am
Alphonse for Joe.
from the great royal family.
Is there an E at the end of Alphonse?
Yes.
Yes. Alphonse.
Yeah.
Alphonse for Joe.
But
With
the
2
key
G's.
is
Yes.
no, write the word faggot. But the
For Joe.
key there is to
Alphonse for
the
Joe.
key there is
Oh, no,
to,
even better
you
when- hold
order
on.
it. When they say what's your name, you can't say faggot.
Yeah, so
Joe.
you
You
say
have to
F.
say F-A-G-G-O-T.
G-G-O-T.
Yeah,
You have to
for
do
Joe.
that so that after when he reads the name,
So then they're gonna be like this. They're gonna, bro. I already know how they're gonna behave, bro. They're gonna do this. Hold on. They're gonna do this. They're gonna be. Okay, let's reenact it. Tell me, what's your name, sir?
it's F-A-G-G-O-T.
Are you sure this is your name, sir?
Are you gonna ask me about my name?
No, I'm sorry, sir. And then they're gonna be whispering and shit to their coworkers. This guy's name is faggot.
No, they won't. They'll be making coffees.
Yeah, obviously. And then, bro, we have to do this, and we film it.
It's pronounced for Joe.
Are you
I'm
down?
Alphonse
Are you
for
down?
Joe.
I think
We do
it's
this. We
it's
do
quite
this.
funny.
We do
Well,
this. We
yeah,
do
well, I
this.
mean,
We do this.
you know,
We do
when
this.
if we do it on my off days,
Yes, and as I guess, I am Alphonse for Joe of the great family from Wales. I'm from the Wales for Joes. I'm of the great Wales for Joes.
This is gold.
Yes.
This is gold, bro.
they came here on the what's that
saving
boat
all
that they came in? The Mayflower.
Yeah.
They came here on the Mayflower
Yeah. I'm of the Mayflower for Joes.
with the Vanderbilts.
Yeah. The Vanderbilts are for
Rothschilds.
Joes. Yes. I'm a
Okay.
clever for Joe.
So stupid.
I love it.
Am I tired? Is that funny?
Oh
Yeah, it's
shit.
Alphonse for Joe.
Okay, so what did the university in Wisconsin do, Poseidon?
Whiz.
So these Fajos at the University of Wisconsin. Where is this? University removes massive rock from campus after racism claims.
Pardon, I
How
beg
does
your
that
pardon.
how does that work? How's the Rock racist?
Wait, is The Rock claiming that he was a victim of racism?
There's a boulder in front of this
Yeah.
school.
The Rock, you idiot, is a professional wrestler and or actor.
And his father's black. How could he be
Yeah.
Did you
racist?
say Andor?
Yes, is he an actor? Is he offended? Did somebody call him a bad word about some
No.
man
So
once?
what happened
No,
was
there's an actual rock.
There's a giant boulder, okay, that was dedicated to one of the presidents of the University of Wisconsin.
They dedicated a rock to him.
No, what happened was I think an article was published in the 1920s, which the N word back in those days was used to describe large boulders.
So they just
Hold on, I have a question.
they scrolled their Facebook till the 20s.
Hold on. You're telling me the name of the rock was the N-word?
No. Back then they just used the N word to describe very large boulders. Like look at that.
So they were
N-word.
progressive. They said, we will repurpose this word. No longer will it be used for racism against African
Yeah,
Americans.
I'm
If
trying to
anything, they
figure out
were
how's
Ahead of the time.
exactly, yes.
How is that a racist rock?
It seems like anti-racism.
But because they referred to it as a N word,
As an
it's
N-word rock?
racist.
Wait.
So the rock did nothing wrong. It's the
nothing
people
wrong.
around
Has
it.
the
It's the
rock
people
killed
around-
black people?
No, and because
So they can't cancel those people because they're dead.
And
they're
yeah.
gonna cancel the rock.
yeah, basically.
That is the dumbest thing I have heard. What a bunch of fajos.
It's true. Yes.
That's like getting rid of Michelangelo's David because Michelangelo didn't like a certain race of people.
I heard he hated Albanians.
Exactly.
Good.
Poseidon is self-hating. He's a self-hating
Oh,
Albanian.
go fuck yourself, you bastard! I was not expecting that
Where's Montenegro?
It is close to Serbia.
I don't know, bro.
Okay,
like-
so it's in Croatia and Serbia.
Yeah, that
I thought it
area.
was in Albania because we were talking about it earlier today. Because when we were on this racist rock thing,
Yes.
we started talking about racist towns.
Yes, that is Montenegro, known for the hatred of both rocks and black
I always
people.
thought it was in like Latin America or Africa.
Montenegro.
No, it's over there in
It's over there. Next to
Serbia.
Serbia. It used to be one country, Serbia and Montenegro.
You know what? My only
But then Serbia was like,
There's only
Separate yourselves, Montenegrins.
There's only two things I know about Serbia.
You're stuck on that accent.
I
today.
love it. This is how I will live my life from now on.
pronouncing
I
the-
am Alphonse for Joe.
Oh, where's Gipes? Where's Gipes with that Alphonse?
bro, he's gonna have a blast
Oh,
with
with
this
the
episode.
letter. Yes, you will put old-timey people
Oh, bro.
doing old-timey
I
things.
already know what he's gonna do. He's going to grab my face and put it on one of those like Victoria.
No, don't give him ideas.
Don't
Let him
influence
think.
him.
Don't
Yeah,
influence
exactly.
him. What I will say about him, the man is a wizard.
Yes.
And
He
he
really is.
should be captured and burnt at the stake, for he is a witch, a male witch.
You ever see that documentary on that shit, Salem witch trials? They
Very
they
crazy, yes.
burnt a lot of women.
Well, you have to. I mean,
Wait,
you can't have these witches.
Let me get back to Serbia for a second. So the only thing
Coming
I know
out of
about
the kitchen?
Serbia is two things. Serbia used to be part of Yugoslavia, and they split in half with Croatia, right?
They used to. All of those countries in the Balkans were part of Yugoslavia.
What's
Serbia
the country right next to Croatia, by the way?
Serbia.
There's a few of them.
No, there's one that doesn't have is landlocked.
Hungary.
North Korea.
No, Hungary.
No, there's a country that basically Croatia told them, you want access to water, go fuck yourselves.
Oh, that's
Anyway, some of the best. Croatia really got
Maybe that's
the
Bosnia.
good end of the stick there because Serbia's got nothing. They're inland, and all they got is rocks.
Yes.
Croatia has a coastline. It's best seafood.
Go
ever
to
had in my
Italy.
life.
Yes.
Best seafood. It's just like looking at Italy. Croatia is beautiful. Split
I found
Croatia,
it.
but the only
Bosnia
thing
and
I
Herzegovina.
said Bosnia.
Bosnia.
I told you this.
Sorry.
Serbia is famous for one documentary that I saw that was so intriguing. They took a beating, these people, and they were so distraught and devastated that they elected to find an artist. They contacted the artist in Philadelphia that sculpted the Rocky Balboa statue in front of the Spectrum
Oh God.
from
yes.
the Rocky movies. And they actually had, and then they realized, this is $7 million or whatever the hell. And they contacted Rocky and Stallone, and they got
Rocky and Stallone.
well, they had to call Rocky, and then he gave permission to talk to Stallone.
Okay.
But Rambo didn't answer his phone, nor did the guy from Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. So they actually hired a
Stunt double, perhaps.
regular guy who made it in cement to symbolize. And they actually there's a small town in Serbia with the Rocky statue like this.
Are they big fans
Because they
of
saw
Italian
that
Americans?
they were so bombarded by shit that the Rocky story was inspirational to them.
I like this.
And there's a documentary about this. I watched it at that West 4th Street subway. IF right where the basketball. When you're at West 4th in New York and you're near Greenwich Village, near the cellar, there's a basketball court. And across the street, there's this a movie theater, and around the corner is Joe's Pizza. I saw it in there, right? West 4th subway station. There's sex shops. Wow, I miss New York. But yeah,
Sounds like you miss the sex shops.
nah.
We have one over
I
here.
miss the old school sex shops. They're not the same anymore.
What do you mean?
Yes, back in the day, Poseidon, you had privacy. There were no cameras. There was only
I see
beaded doors. It was just a bunch of beads.
I liked where the sex shops had little booths in the back where
You get to try the product.
everyone could blow each other. Those were better.
Yes. Dear diary, tell me about this.
So you walk in,
I
you
once
see
went
another
to.
lady.
I actually remember drunkily walking into one of those sex shops.
So you walk
and I
in-
puked all over the floor. Blah. I was hammered.
Yes, I remember.
The Indian guy was, no, why do you do it? Why did it? Oh man, it was
No,
terrible.
but like you walk into a sex
I don't
shop,
even
you see a
remember
lady.
where I was,
You
but
see.
I was drunk as shit and I puked my guts out
God.
all over
Well,
the sex shop next
I don't know how to tell you this. Should we tell him? It was a Sri Lankan restaurant, you asshole.
But you see a lady shopping for a dildo, bro, and you walk in and go, "Whoa, what do you need that for? I got one right here."
I should do that.
You are
next time.
not a seductress like I am.
I guarantee you,
Your
9
book-
out of 10 times that will not work.
I know.
But you'll get that one.
Yeah.
You'll get that one.
He already got her at the gas station.
But you will get that one. I remember once going on a Tinder. I'm not kidding. On my glory days when I lived next door, I went to next to the movie theater. What's that restaurant? Gambini or something.
Oh, Vinny Gambini.
When I went to one of those.
yes.
There. I went to
Yes.
one of those,
A lot of you whops hang
and
out there.
they have a bar section. No, roasters.
Same, but different.
But Peter, a Greek guy, nice owner. The guy gave me, when I opened my restaurant, he gave me $100. Congratulations.
Oh.
Nice guy. And you know that when you open something, they always put the dollar bills on the wall that you will sign. Anyway,
It should be noted that when I opened this studio, Peter told me to go fuck myself.
So I meet this Tinder. Her name was Moon,
Oh.
not Mooney.
She should have.
And I'm not kidding. We're having a drink.
She's into
And at one
astrology.
point, I just feel it. Remember earlier today, we were talking about
I would have
when
opened
you
up.
feel the energy of an audience.
Yeah.
You should have
when-
told
when-
her,
when-
Moon, it is time for an eclipse.
When just in the moment, while you're on stage, something comes to your mind and you just feel it and you
Yes.
add a tag and you just throw it in.
I know this.
So while I'm talking to this girl, I just go for it. I go with the feeling while we're talking. I said, you want to just go fuck?
Amazing.
And I met her. This is 7 minutes into meeting each other.
Yes, quiet. I like
That's
this.
amazing. Every time I've
Dude,
tried
hold on.
this,
Stop talking. So he's giving
She
you
was so
details
beautiful.
of his sexual
She was
escapades.
so beautiful. Yeah.
Did you make the sex?
Very much. Very
I like
much.
this.
did you make the sex?
Did she get out alive?
Yeah, I didn't see her a second time, but not because of her, because of me. I just was distracted and forgot to call. That's how crazy my life was that I even forgot to call a second. Yeah. Wow.
I'm proud of you, my son. I too was a sexual playboy in my
yeah,
day.
Yeah.
I was a sexual predator.
All I could think about
You
is
still are, sir.
my glory days.
According to the court documents, you're wanted in 3 states
My glory days.
and 1 European country, Montenegro,
In Australia.
where he
I-
tried to mountain.
yeah, you bastard! I knew you were gonna go there.
Mountain?
No.
Oh shit! God.
In
damn.
Australia, I had before the
Speaking
pandemic.
of,
I was supposed to do shows in Australia. I was supposed to do a show in Australia. The girl who hired me had the same birthday as me. She was gorgeous. And then I had 2 other friends that I was talking to in Australia. Not Jay Serial.
why not, bro? She's the hottest of the bunch.
The girl who introduced me to Jay Serial was beautiful.
That's what I'm at, bro.
Did you attempt to show her your willy?
No. She was talking to...
Did you ask her if she wanted to see your willy?
Your favorite guy with the stupid hair.
Did he attempt to shove his hairdo?
I don't know. Perhaps.
Do you think? Do you think it's overcompensation that hair?
I don't
He
know.
cut
Kind of
it.
like
He-
dudes with
He
huge
cut it
trucks.
and he made a whole Instagram story about how he cut his hair and everyone.
Oh, okay.
He's one of these people like this all the time. Hey, everybody, what's going on?
I-
God bless him. He's a friend of mine.
We should
but
have the
I-
same-
I'm not judging him. I'm just.
I'm
I
walking
believe
through an
we should
airport.
do the Alphonse Chronicles, where I... Hello, people of the interwebs.
Wait, what's the last name? Alphonse.
Alphonse for Joe.
For sure.
Hello, people of interwebs. Welcome out there, you witches and bitches. I am here at the great municipal restaurant, Bell Province.
Do you mean the municipal restaurant? Do you remember when I spoke last week or 2 weeks ago? I said Pantelis wears a cloak.
I should wear a cloak.
That's what Alphonse Forget.
Yes, Alphonse for sure was a cloak. I am of the great tribe of Fajos. We started as the forest Fajos. Yes.
But then it became more acceptable in society, so you became the urban.
What's the name
Fajos.
of the? You know how with Romeo and Juliet you have the
I have many aides.
the Montague.
They all try to aid me every day. I have men, women, they all help.
You know how there was the Montague and the Capulets.
God, bro.
What is the counter family's name?
You're talking about my enemies.
Exactly.
Are you bringing up my rivals?
The heteros.
Is it the hedgehog?
My
heteros.
rivals are the Montenegrins, all of them. Yes, I don't want to talk about my rivals today. I will talk about my backstory another time after I put some more thought into it. Because Alphonse for Joe is a character that will remain part
Yes.
of this universe. I very much think Alphonse for Joe
Alphonse
has
for
legs.
Joe is hanging out with Uncle Paul and Chip
Yes, I
Chipperson.
believe Alphonse should start calling people on the telephone. Perhaps bakeries. Yes, this is Alphonse for Joe. That is correct, of the for Joe tribe. I would like to order a birthday cake for my daughter. Big
You know,
for Joe.
for people.
What? Did you say big Fajos?
Yes, it's large.
I was gonna say it.
I
You-
need
when
you
you-
to wish.
I was gonna say Agatha for
No,
Joe.
no. Big for Joe. I need to wish a happy birthday to my Big for Joe. So please write it. Happy birthday, you Big for Joe.
You know, you sound like you have fangs when you speak like that.
Yes, thank you. I am a count.
Well, I was gonna say you remind me of
of a count?
the show that they released of the animated one.
Scooby Doo?
Castlevania.
Yes, there you go.
Yes. Yes.
Not
yes.
Scooby Doo.
No, not Scooby Doo.
I would make a great vampire.
Vampire.
Yes.
I would like to be a vampire, a stalker of the night, as it were. Yes, I would love this.
Did you
Very
ever
much.
see that interview with the vampire with Tom Cruise?
What?
The movie Interview with the Vampire with Tom
Yes,
Cruise,
they-
Brad Pitt, and Antonio
Horribly
Banderas.
miscast. A bunch of fajos, and not one of them was I.
I haven't seen that movie in 20 years. I don't even know if it's good anymore.
It was a great film when I first saw
Was
it.
that the one where the mirror with the mirror where he's dancing with a chick?
No. Go fuck yourself.
Ah, never mind. I'm
It
thinking
was
of
the
another
one where he made a young girl, a young Kirsten Dunst,
Oh, yeah, the girl from Spider-Man.
into a vampire.
Fun fact about vampires.
This will not be
Did you
fun.
know?
Yes.
Did you know?
What about
that-
the Jews?
No, vampires.
Oh,
No,
I
you're just
misheard.
talking about the Jews right now.
Yes, I misheard you.
No, vampires.
No, you said, did you know?
No, but fun.
Oh, the Jews
bastard.
do know, yes.
No. But, okay, vampires. Fun fact about vampires.
They
okay?
do control the media.
So the reason why they couldn't see themselves.
That's what Marlon Brando said.
So the reason why they couldn't see themselves in mirrors was because they were lined with silver. But now in modern days, they use aluminum. That means they could be among us.
Are you really trying to... I don't know what he's trying to do here,
My-
but he's
my
trying to
good-
say that the vampire... He's making rules for fiction.
My good friend Guido of the Grasso tribe, I believe our friend here may in fact be a mongoloid.
I think
yeah, so-
I think the politically correct term is retard.
Yes, you are a retard.
So, but yeah, modern mirrors are lined with aluminum. So
How
Because
about
they
this?
tested
they
this.
can now see themselves.
Now,
Yeah.
how did they do that? Did they get an old vampire from Transylvania and try their...
No,
check
because
their-
we all know, bro, vampires, werewolves, their weaknesses are silver, bro, and shit, bro.
But how did they test this?
I did not know this.
Because,
Where
bro,
was this
you...
Harvard made this study?
I come from a long line of werewolf hunters.
Did you ever read an article in the
Van
New
Helsing.
England Journal of Medicine about this?
New England, not as
No.
good as Old England, I will tell you this.
He's 750 years old. He knows. He knows the difference.
Yes.
Yeah, crazy, huh?
Remember,
You're crazy.
remember Peter? Remember Peter in What We Do in the Shadows? He was just left in the basement and they threw him chickens.
The old man. Yeah. Yes.
He was Nosferatu.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
He doesn't
yes,
have
yes.
to come to the meetings.
Yes, yeah.
You know, you haven't done the dishes in 5 years.
I must watch that show again. That was a funny show.
The movie. Watch the movie.
They Skyped Wesley Snipes in, who also is a daywalker.
You know, Wesley Snipes was a pretty good fucking vampire.
He's a great vampire.
But are they going to bring him back or is he old?
He's not old.
I love those
Black
movies, by
don't
the
crack,
way.
my friend.
The second one's better than the first one.
Look, I remember loving all of them. I think they were so fucking cool.
The blacks?
No,
Yeah,
the fucking movies, bro.
the Ryan Reynolds one. Apparently, on the Ryan Reynolds
That one was absurdly
But
horrible.
he got into a fight with the director and spent the whole day in the trailer smoking weed. And his stunt double did half the movie.
Sounds like him.
Oh shit.
Same thing with Mickey Rourke in that movie Immortals with your friend that makes the little
Yes.
paintings there, Henry Cavill.
It was it was good, this movie Immortals.
Oh,
It
that's
was not
Henry
a-
Cavill was
It
in
You,
felt-
you saw 50% of Mickey Rourke's stunt double.
It felt like a video game coming.
Oh, but he even had the mask.
He had the mask, so it was never Mickey Rourke.
Yeah. Oh shit, that makes a lot of
It was
sense.
because Mickey was Mickey. He was being Mickey.
I see.
Mickey is a horrible
Right
mouse.
after he got that wrestler fucking jump to fame again.
Yes, I
and he
remember.
was the shittiest bad guy in any Iron Man movie.
Yes, Iron Man 2.
Yeah, I
He
remember
had
that.
those, yes.
Then after that,
Those electric
It
tentacles.
was one of them Russians.
I still think he was fucking cool at the Formula One race doing that shit.
Yeah,
Little,
But
yeah.
it's pretty badass.
So he, Sam Rockwell was good in that movie.
There were
like
electric
Sam Rockwell.
whips.
Whips. Anyway,
Yes, it was a
Every
Vinny Screwdriver, he's such a mess, and I love Mickey. He's a great actor.
5.5, sirs. Do you have
Ah,
it?
yes. Speaking of bizarre stuff like vampires.
Yeah, 'cause all the vampire albums.
What is top 5.5 bizarre albums? Yes, photo
So
albums.
we like
And this
music.
includes releases and shit.
We like music,
Yeah.
and we were thinking about this earlier. that there's some really weird, stupid albums because we got in a whole Kanye West conversation.
Are you talking about my album? It was a concept album. Sounds of the Pacific. It was me singing while staring at whales. Yes, one of them was his mother.
Bastard.
Yes, I had that one coming. Set in the chamber.
All right, número 5.
5. What does this say? Redneck shit. Wheeler Walker the Third.
You mean Junior?
Whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Poseidon made me hear this today, and we were on a country music conversation, and I was talking to him
wouldn't you
about
be?
Hank Williams and Johnny Cash, and he said, "Wait, I gotta make you hear something." So as I started to hear it, I noticed it's a new album, but it's not. It doesn't sound like a new album in country music. It sounds like old school country music.
Do they talk about
So
slavery?
but then the lyrics is where I'm gonna leave it to Poseidon.
So there is a song on this album called "Fuck You, Bitch."
I laughed out loud.
Quite vulgar. if
So
you
it
ask
sounds
me.
like an old Hank Williams song, but instead of talking about my love and I miss you
Yeah.
and all that,
He's talking
it's
about this chick that he broke up with, and he goes,
outside the box. He's
and
great.
he goes, "Fuck you, bitch."
But to the tune of a country song.
Yeah,
It's
fuck you, bitch.
Quite an absurd accent they have.
Fuck your
it's like,
friends.
you broke my heart and I want you to die.
tearing
You're
us
you're his dog.
apart.
What about the dog? Anyway, it was
Fuck your dog.
very- yeah.
No, not the pooch.
Yeah, honestly, this redneck shit, very,
Yeah.
The rednecks, very
outside,
bizarre
like,
original.
very unique. Very
Yes.
unique.
Yes.
Obviously, he's sending a message that's not nice and whatever, but it's just quite funny, man.
Oh, who cares? Sometimes it's fun to be mean.
But
But
I
that's
like
what
it. It
that's
sounds
the
like a
art
great
about
choice.
it. That's the artistic part. It's very funny.
Exactly.
Redneck shit. Recommend
Numero
this album.
4, baby.
Good choice.
This is real. This is real.
4 is Macho Man Randy Savage. Be a man.
So
Hey, Bill, man.
yeah,
Explain yourselves.
So-
Okay, you take over on this.
So Macho Man Randy Savage, as you know, wrestling legend,
Yes.
Intercontinental Champion, WWE Champion,
Cocaine
unique,
enthusiast.
Unique, talking like this, never broke character, always did his fucking macho man, talking shit, never would always, yeah, slip into a sip gym,
all that. Okay, Macho Man was very funny, very colorful, but he was
Yes,
such a
wonderful
fan
color.
of hip hop. He put out a legit rap album.
I know this.
And I made him hear it, and it was you could hear that he cares about the art of rap and the
Hippity
rhyming.
hop.
Poseidon, were you not impressed with his rapping abilities?
Well, it's dated and old man singing, but he appreciated, I guess, the.
I consummated my third wedding to that album.
I got
The one I really appreciated is the next one coming up.
the next one was even funnier.
Oh boy. Vincent LaGuardia, Gambini sings for you. Joe Pesci.
That's the name of the album, literally. So his name and My Cousin Vinny.
So fucking Joe Pesci, bro,
Yes.
made a fucking mixtape.
I believe
First
it.
of all, you think it's gonna be one of those Italian singing songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You think it's but no, bro, he's rapping.
Oh.
Because he was a singer. That's how Scorsese.
Bro, what was
found
the
him.
song you made me listen?
It's the bitches that'll get you.
No,
You
but
know
that
what? He
song.
is
Hold on,
correct.
Wise Guy.
Wise guy, bro.
It's
And he
called-
goes, "Cause I'm a
Dun,
wise guy."
dun,
Bro,
dun,
it sounded
dun,
like my
dun.
brother rapping, bro.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
What is your brother?
He
Wise man. Is he wise beyond his years? Is he
financed
a
it
wizard,
himself.
perhaps?
Oh no, but that was a bizarre one. That was a really.
How long are
bizarre
you
one.
gonna be the warlock for? By the way.
The warlock.
I am not a warlock. I am a royal. Alphonse for Joe. Mr. for Joe to you. And it's Count for Joe to you.
Esquire.
Esquire.
Número 2.
Yes.
I want to buy you an ascot.
Yes, I like ass. Oh, Beyonce. You don't say.
So Beyonce released an album called Beyonce. Now, what's bizarre about
with-
this album?
With Joe Pesci?
that would have
No.
made it
That
amazing.
would be a great album.
That would have been amazing. Imagine, bro, those two. What a weird combo.
You know,
That
Joe
would've been-
Pesci banged Naomi Campbell, who is equally as beautiful as Beyonce.
I like this.
She
You know
was
who
a
else?
supermodel. Yeah.
Do you remember Nev Campbell?
I love that movie. Was it Wild Things?
Yes, she was in Wild Things. indeed,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, from Scream.
There's an H. It's Wild Things.
What happened to her? She used to be pretty.
I believe she still is pretty.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have tried to court her on many occasions,
So
but
go
she
on.
is very slippery.
So what's bizarre about this album
Carries a taser.
was people knew she was dropping an album soon, but in 2014. Now, what Beyonce and her team decided to do
Is anybody ever gonna nicely place down the album? Why is everyone always dropping albums?
because it's like a mic drop. You drop it and you walk away.
Poseidon,
what if
that did
somebody-
not
what
need
if
further
some-
investigating. He is a moron.
What if somebody just lays it down? Oh, sometimes they lay down a track.
I laid down some pipe.
You lay down a track, but you drop an album.
Yeah.
When is somebody gonna nicely?
Because
tuck
let's
in
say
an
you
album?
lay down 10 tracks, it becomes heavy, bro. So you gotta drop it.
But then
Like
it
it's
breaks,
hot.
and you spend all that money for nothing.
Huh?
Then it breaks. Oh, but it breaks. The album broke.
If it breaks, it was no good.
all right.
This is
But if it doesn't break, it was good.
the ramblings of two imbeciles.
Yes.
I'm gonna
So
learn this. I'm
Beyonce,
gonna learn
what was
this.
special about this is that her and her team decided in 2013, on December
To give her
13th,
weaves.
2013. No, they decided, stop it and fucking interrupting me. God damn it! This whole fucking day, bro. I'm trying to fix the fucking image with this guy, bro, and you're fucking speaking over me.
Yes, this
Enough!
And
this has been building for hours.
and this guy's being Alphonse.
It's my first day here.
Peugeot the third here.
It's my first day at work here.
He's just trying to talk about.
I am
Beyonce.
trying to produce to the best of my abilities,
He's just
but you
trying
must
to-
understand, this all seems like magic and witchery.
He's just trying to talk about Beyonce.
Because I can't finish a fucking sentence with you two
Yes,
bastards.
finish it.
So, fuck, where was I?
Somewhat stupid.
So she just decided to post the album on Apple. Fuck, man, I lost my train of thought. On iTunes. So she just put it up on iTunes. No press release, no promotion, no nothing, no marketing, zero.
Some would say no pressure.
And what was special about this? That's the first thing that was special. Second, the whole album, each of the songs had a music video that told a little story
But how would
Every
you
single
find?
one.
How would you find it?
on YouTube.
But how did you know it was there if it was unreleased?
No.
No advertising. Just it would show up and people say, "Let me click on this."
Oh, people who will search up Beyonce on iTunes to find her music and shit, they would be like, "What?
So
Beyonce?"
it's completely organic.
Yeah, completely organic. People will be, "What? Beyonce dropped the." Sorry. Oh my God, Beyonce dropped a new fucking album. Oh my God.
That's what you sounded like when it came out.
Exactly.
I don't understand what is happening, but I will say one thing. This Beyonce sounds like a good businessman.
Now Beyonce is
Have
spelled
you seen that picture though?
B.
Photos are the devil, sir.
So if Beyonce's name is spelled with an accent aigu at the
It's
end,
Beyonce.
so what if there was a Beyonce with an ER? Would it still be
It
Beyonce?
would be Beyonce.
It would be Beyonce.
But no. Récupérer.
Retardé.
I still don't know French accent aigus and shit. I don't know.
Who gives a fuck?
Yes, who does? You know, little known fact about
So that was-
my old friend Gus, Poseidon's father. We were in the Great War together. Poseidon's father once gifted Poseidon an album of music that he made for his son. It was called Songs to Get Molested. Songs to Get Molested to.
I was speaking of my dad, bro. Bro, both my dad and my
Both
youngest
your
brother
dads.
are retards.
Yes, we will get to this in a moment.
Yes.
Carry on with your list.
Okay, number one. This one was my favorite one.
This one was
Because-
really crazy.
The reason why this one's my favorite one is it takes balls to do something like this
What?
From the purchaser or the artist?
from the artist.
Okay.
It takes balls as an artist to do this.
Let's see what we have here. Wu-Tang Clan, some Asian group, I assume. The Wu, once upon a time. Tell us about these Chinamen.
Okay, so what's interesting about this album, Wu-Tang Clan in 2014 or 2015, they decided to release an album. Now, I don't remember how many songs exactly it was.
One. Oh no,
No,
I
no,
know.
no.
One album.
One album. I don't know
One
how
too
many
many.
songs, but if you guys go look at the images, they basically released one album.
They pressed one vinyl. Only one.
No, not a vinyl. Was it a vinyl or a CD?
Yeah. He bought no.
Or was it a
know what that
vinyl and a
is?
CD?
It was a record. I don't know.
It was a record.
Yes, they
So
set
they pressed
a record, is what
only
you're saying.
one
One
album, and
Like
it
a
sold for
Olympians.
$2 million to the guy that upped the price of the AIDS medication.
The guy Martin Schreckel.
Yeah,
The
he's
guy
the one that
who
bought it.
I believe it's
brought up-
pronounced Martin Shkreli, so.
Shkreli, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Shkreli tribe. I knew them.
So he bought this AIDS medication and
Yes.
then jacked up the price.
Good
and-
people. His
and
mother
well,
was a local whore.
The media painted him to be an asshole, but they don't really notice that it's not the people that's paying; it's insurance companies
Yes,
that's paying.
we spoke about this.
He was
So,
the great slayer of insurance
But
companies.
so this one,
he was still a
this
prick,
is why
whatever.
this one is my favorite one, is because as artists, because the Wu-Tang
It
Clan
ta-
is
it
many
takes- it
rap
takes a
artists.
lot to do that.
It takes balls to do this, bro.
Yes.
To release just one album like this, that's impressive, and it's
It's quite impressive, yes.
I respect it.
Yes, I like them.
Yeah.
It's about time that Chinamen got a fair shake in this country.
Whatever. And Wu-Tang, are they orange flavored? If you're old, you'll laugh at that.
I
joke.
don't get the reference, and I'm very old, sir.
Tang orange drink that everyone drank.
You mean twang?
No, I
Not
never
twang.
drank this, sir. I
Tang
came
is
from
what
a
the
civilized
astronauts
nation.
drank in space. It's famous.
What is an astronaut?
Okay, and the half, motherfuckers.
Well, the half is Donde Kanye West. Now
Donde
let me
Kanye West.
translate.
Did he ever find it?
Who is
Donde?
Kanye West? I get it. Yeah, I
What?
speak Espanol. Where is Kanye West?
Me janta esta me loca.
Southeast.
What the fuck?
Is Kanye West related to Mae West?
What?
What is this? Explain.
So, as for all of you,
Is this your
who
number one?
May not know, it's the half.
It's the
Oh
half.
my, we've gone past.
Yes, we've gone past everything. So Kanye West is releasing another album, studio album called Donda. Now, Donda was the name of his mother, Donda West.
Well, it still is the name of his
Oh,
mother,
yeah,
just that
it's-
she's passed.
Yeah,
I
she's
feel
passed
sorry for
on.
that.
And so interesting theory I have about this album.
Illuminati, don't got me.
No, here's the thing. So what happened with this is what this guy did, he said he was going to release the album on a certain date. He didn't. What he did was he rented out the Mercedes-Benz stadium.
Yes.
And he lived in the stadium, and he would come out every time once a day, and he would perform music from the album. And the album still hasn't dropped yet.
You know
It
what?
was
That's the
supposed
only
to-
thing I don't know one Kanye West song,
Now-
but I love his outside of the box crazy ass thinking that
Now
he does.
he is either
He's-
completely insane
He sounds like he has it all together.
or he's a genius.
He's a mess, but
Uh,
he's profiting from being a mess.
There you go. So here's the thing now. So he's a mess, right?
I made a mess in
Now
the kitchen.
the thing is, when his mother passed away, Kanye West felt responsible for the death of his
Well,
mother.
he paid for her
There
liposuction,
you
which
go.
she died from.
Exactly. So he felt in a way responsible. Now you told me something interesting.
I know a
before.
man who died of suction as well.
Here's the thing. When his album was supposed to drop on August 5th. All right. Now
This is now. This is
Yeah, on August 5th of 2021. You go and type in Donda in Spotify,
I don't
and
know
all
what
you
that
get is a podcast. You get a podcast named Donda. You click on it, and there's a certain number of episodes, all about 2 minutes long. You press play, nothing plays.
static.
Not even static, just nothing.
Silence.
You know
Now-
what I find
hold
interesting
on.
about that?
Now,
Yeah.
because his mother's name is Donda, you said something interesting earlier. You said it might be odd because it's his
'Cause
mother.
the podcast is called Donda.
Yeah, so it's his mother speaking, but she's
She's dead, so she can't
dead,
speak.
so she can't speak. I think it goes even
So
deeper.
that's why it's blank.
No, I goes even deeper.
the man is performing
Hold on.
witchcraft. Is
Hold
that
on.
what
I
you're
think.
describing?
Hold on. I think it goes even deeper. Kanye West, for the longest time, felt responsible and guilty for his mother's death. I think this was to show it doesn't let him affect his music anymore because maybe it
It
affected his
clearly
music.
affected his music.
You know what I mean? Over the
Definitely.
longest time. And I think this was to show that, you know what? This is my look. There's no more noise anymore in my head because of this.
Whatever it is, he
You
knows
get it?
why he did it.
Exactly, but some crazy shit. And then the crazier thing is you
You don't make a mistake like that and just put out a blank.
exactly
That's a choice.
under the episodes. Each episode it says for real music. Click here. You click. It brings you to a playlist called Donda, and it's only Kanye West music, but no songs. Initially, there were songs from his new album, which sounded weird. But then I checked again. There were none.
Now, when you were
What?
doing,
So what the fuck this man is doing? I don't fucking know.
interesting
were you
individual.
doing all this research while at work here?
What?
I'm kidding.
No.
Don't make me tell the boss man himself, Pantelis. I will tell him. I
that
know
is-
him rather well.
But yeah,
I-
so
I-
that's
I,
why this.
um,
And the reason why this was the
as
half
I-
was because it hasn't been released yet.
As time goes by, I like Kanye West more and more. I think he's
he sounds completely insane,
very
but
As do
entertaining,
I.
incredibly genius.
very very funny guy.
And
Very
lately,
funny guy.
he was performing a song where he was being. Oh, and it made me think of another thing too. Actually, was it this morning? Actually, when I went to go move my car, so
Details. For
he was at some point performing a song, and he was being. There was like big lights coming down from the stadium, and he was tied to ropes, and it was hanging from.
Was
the
it
ropes.
demons, sir?
No, he was hanging from the ropes like this, and it was being pulled up by the chest. So he was just
Yes.
hanging there, right?
Definitely
now,
demons.
It also made me think about the time of Jesus. What if Because now we have internet, right? We're like, bro, Kanye West was suspended by ropes, was being pulled up.
Didn't
yo, it's
Kanye
fucking
West
wild.
call himself Jesus once?
Yeah. Now here's this. It made me think of the times of Jesus, right?
Maybe it's his
What
street
if
name, Little G.
Jesus was just a regular ass dude that was a quote unquote performer, a magician, and pulled all these party tricks and shit. But because there was no internet at the time and you cannot really prove what the fuck was going on, right? What if through broken telephones, like, bro, fucking Jesus was fucking floating, bro? You know what I mean? Crazy shit like that. But it would make sense. And then it turned into religion.
Shockingly said something very truthful right now.
Think about it.
It's absolutely
Think about it. And it can be tied to every religion. Look at Buddhism. Look at all kinds of shit.
It's always broken
Buddhism is
telephone.
about a dude that sat under a fucking tree until he found peace.
You hear what happened in Jerusalem and Galilee? Some guy turned fish to... there was 2 fish. He made fish for everybody. Bro, the guy walked on water, bro. Give me an espresso.
So imagine Jesus was just a fucking performer or a magician or whatever the fuck. And they, you know how humans like to over-exaggerate
Your
everything?
Kanye West
blasphemy
is like
is not going unnoticed.
Huh?
Your blasphemy is not going unnoticed.
Did,
Call whatever the fuck you want, bro.
did Mary Magdalene also... Was Mary Magdalene like Kim Kardashian with the big ass and all that stuff too?
With the big bosom.
Mind your tongue, wop.
But yeah, and the reason why I thought of this, by the way,
you're
was
an
because I
imbecile.
watched the Da Vinci Code.
Yes, that will garner some imagination.
Yeah, so I was thinking about that. I was watching Kanye West. I was like, this is very interesting, and it made me think of that. It made me think of a lot of
In many ways,
Did you
Kanye
ever-
West is our Tom Hanks.
what?
Did you ever see... Did you ever see that 12 Apostles picture?
Yes, and the
And
yes,
switch them. And
yes,
John,
yes.
John is also very feminine, and Mary Magdalene switch.
Bit
Yeah,
of a
but it
joke.
wasn't John. Apparently, it was Mary Magdalene the whole time.
But even John it's all weird.
Yeah, it's all weird shit, bro.
Now that John in the picture, because if you're
Speaking
going
of-
by John by Kanye West in biblical, is that John on the 12 Apostles John Lennon? Some people say that Michael, as in
And hold
Michael
on.
Jackson, is Saint
hold
Michael.
on. Kanye West was
People
married.
believe
Hold on.
Saint Michael with the sword and the
Hold on,
and
hold
the
on,
wings
hold on,
is,
bro.
is
Hold
Michael
on.
Jackson.
Kanye West was married to Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian's father, Bruce Jenner, turned
No,
into
it's
Kylie
Kim.
Jenner.
Kim
That's-
Kardashian's father is not Bruce Jenner,
You're
but that
quite
was
the imbecile.
Kim
I'm not even
Kardashian's
from
father
this
is
country.
Robert Kardashian,
Yes.
O.J. Simpson's lawyer.
I'm
the
not
only
even from
guy,
this country, and I know this.
the only guy in the O.J. Simpson verdict when they say we find Orenthal J. Simpson, and then she stutters, not guilty for the, and they all cheer, and Al-Shah and not Al-Shah.
So hold on, Bruce Jenner was
Johnny-
who's his father?
One moment. Robert Kardashian is
Kylie
OJ's
Jenner.
lawyer. He closes his eyes when they read the verdict, like he's like, "Oh my god, that's Kim Kardashian's father." Like he was disappointed
But
in the
didn't he
verdict.
die at some point from
I
a
think
heart
he died of
attack?
cancer or something.
And then Bruce Jenner
You should watch that verdict. Bruce Jenner
married into the family. Oh,
married
so he's a stepfather.
He's a stepfather. He's
Well, stepmother now.
Kylie Jenner's father. He's the 3 Kardashians there. He's not. He's their stepfather.
So the whole Da Vinci Code thing ties in with Kanye West perfectly because of Bruce Jenner. Bruce Jenner was a man, now a woman. Bam!
I don't
I
understand.
cracked the code to the universe.
Caitlyn Jenner
You-
won a
you
gold
took a
medal
crack,
in
all right?
Montreal, my friend. Did you know that?
What?
Caitlyn Jenner won gold medal here.
Yep.
It was at the 76
I don't know that.
Olympics.
But speaking of man-woman shit, I have one last story. I think we're going to close on this.
When do you decide where you're closing? Man, keep the restaurant open all night, bro.
But bro, I gotta feed my goldfish.
Get on with it, imbeciles.
What was the name of Arnold Jackson's goldfish in different strokes?
I have no
Go.
clue. DNA
Abraham.
testing suggests a 1,000-year-old Viking was non-binary leader.
Yeah, I
Complete
read that.
Fabrication.
I
That
know.
speaks
That is a
boundaries.
concept,
That's
yes.
amazing.
So because they
Science is behind this right now. So they found both. So non-binary is identifying as neither
How do
female
they know
or
what he
male.
identified as? This is bullshit.
So they're saying because they found in this man's grave
Yes.
both feminine objects and masculine objects. Now they're saying this
What
is
did they
weird.
find in the,
I will
in the
tell
DNA
you why
and the
that is
bones?
meaningless. Because you considered feminine or masculine now, but at the time perhaps it wasn't. It was just a lovely object he wanted.
Maybe, but they're saying they found an extra X chromosome, which means he had both masculine and feminine traits.
Untrue, because they said he was a leader. I am from the olden times. If you have an extra chromosome or one missing, we will not elect a retard as a leader.
I agree.
Fabrication.
And this is why I think it's retarded.
Yes.
I just wanted to close on that. I find it ridiculous.
What is
I find it ridiculous that they're going back and like, see, non-binary existed and they respected and they were respectful to non-binary people. Shut the fuck up, bro. Go dye your hair pink, bitch.
What does that mean, sir?
I don't know. I'm rambling. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this interesting episode of The Intellectuals.
Thank you for
was
having
quite-
me, sirs. This
It was a
very
pleasure to
enlightening.
meet you,
Alphonse
Mr.
Fajot, thank you
Mr.
for
Fajot,
joining
it's
us on this
such a
lovely
pleasure.
evening.
Such a pleasure to finally meet your
Yeah.
acquaintance.
Yes, it was
and
great.
come here anytime you like, Mr. Fajot.
Yes.
We'll tell Pantelis you were here.
If he allows me to continue, this was supposed to be a part-time gig for me. He wanted to try me out, as it were. I liked it. I had a great old time.
So thank you for joining us. Poseidon69 on Instagram and Twitter for me. Twitch.tv/Poseidon69. I occasionally live stream on Twitch. And patreon.com/Pantelis. You'll catch shows like my show In Bed with Poseidon, the bonus tapes, and some of the stuff coming exclusively on that. And apparently you can win stuff from what I hear. Is this correct, Mr. Alphonse
I don't
Fajot?
know what you are talking about. I
What do
will
you-
say
And-
one thing. It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance, Mr. Grasso of the Junior Tribe. I must tell you, back in my day, these Mongoloids weren't allowed to ride a horse. So they are making great progressive strides.
Nowadays.
Yes, thank you
Yes.
for taking him under your wing.
I think the proper term is retard.
Yes, I had one like him in my family. He would eat his own shoes.
So thank you for joining us, Guido Grasso Jr. on Instagram. And his restaurant is open again. And we've spoken about some menu items that I have recommended you. So you're going to be
Poseidon
updating
likes-
some shit.
Yes, melted cheese.
Thank you.
Peace.
I don't know how this witchcraft works. Let me try this. Oh.